Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Katja. Today I have a routine that focuses on our standing balance. So for most of us, probably when we think about balancing, we are probably visualizing standing on one leg and balancing well, right? So this is what we are going to focus on today. But I thought I'll just talk to you about briefly that balance could be a much bigger concept. So perhaps we can think about the balance between the right and left side of our body, the balance between the front of our body and the back side of our body. Maybe we can think about the balance between strength and flexibility, or even the balance between being easeful and at the same time pushing ourselves a little bit and challenging ourselves a little bit. Balance, ease and effort. So many ways of how we can really apply the concept of balance, more than just thinking about balance is standing on one leg, right? So just something for you to think about. But today we are going to work on our standing balance. To help us, I highly recommend you perhaps do some exercise in addition to work your outer thighs and your glutes, as well as your core, the center of your body. You can find some videos for these areas on my channel because these muscles will help you with your balance when it comes to standing. And then finally, please, I highly encourage you to grab yourself a chair or to perhaps stand near a wall. So if at any point you feel like you like to hold on, definitely hold on, right? So you can relax, you can feel your balance rather than worrying too much about falling over. And then with time and practice, I am certain you'll be able to less rely on your wall or on your chair. Okay, so I think we are ready to begin. So come and let's start. Standing on your mat with your feet underneath your hips. Relax your arms down beside your body. Close your eyes, keeping your gaze nice and soft. And then begin to very gently rock and shift your body in various directions. Maintain your body in one straight line and just have a little play around. Where can you go? How does it feel when you're shifting your weight? How far can you go without falling over? And keep smiling. If you do fall over, it's okay. Just take a step and bring yourself back again. Notice which areas, which muscles in your body start to work a little bit to help you not to fall over. Just have a little play around. Notice your feet on the floor. And then bring yourself all the way back to the center. So your weight is right between the balls of the feet and the center of your heel. Think about the inner arches of your feet lifting. Your legs are nice and long, reaching up tall. Opening your eyes. Soften your knees. Take a big stretch with your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach up. Interlace your thumbs, give yourself a nice side reach up and over. Inhale, center, up and over to the other side. Inhale, center. Relax your arms down, roll your shoulders up to the ears and roll them back and down. Good. From here, inhale, bending your knees. Keeping your shoulders over your pelvis, imagine you're sliding down a wall. We'll lift the arms out in front of us. Exhale, rise up, lengthen up tall, press your arms back, palms facing forwards. We inhale, bend the knees, ground through your feet. Exhale, standing up tall. One more time, inhale. Right now you're nice and balanced between the right and left. And exhale. Now keeping the arms gently engaged, reaching down. See if you can rise up onto your toes, controlling your ankles, your heels, and lower your heels down. Try that again. We're working our calf muscles. Rise up and lower down. One more. Lift and lower down. Let's combine these two. Bending your knees and straighten. Rise up onto your toes and lower down. And bend. And grow tall. Keep pressing into the balls of the feet as you lift your heels and lower down. 2 more times. Bend and rise. Grow up taller and lower. 1 more time. Bend. Remember, if it's wobbly, you need to hold on somewhere. Just hold on to a chair in front of you or just next to you or to a wall. Great. From here, slide your heels together and let's really think about the sit bones squeezing together and imagine, visualize the back of the legs, your calves, everything is squeezing it. So now we're really working our inner thighs to help us. And we'll do the same here. Bending your knees in line with your toes. Fingertips point where your toes are pointing. And then come back up, squeezing the inner seams of the legs together. Bending your knees. Think about the crown of the head reaching up. And rise up. Again, bend. And rise up. Brilliant. Keep the arms, shoulders back and down. Come onto your toes. And lower down. Notice perhaps how the heels want to wobble around. Good. And lower down. 1 more time, lift up. And lower down. Let's combine it once more. Bend. And lengthen up. Grow up tall as if you're pushing the top of the head up into the ceiling. And lower. And bend. And down. Can you find the balance between pressing down into the floor and rising up into the sky? Lower. Bend. And straighten. And rise. And release. Well done. Turn your feet to parallel and we'll just have a moment. Soften your knees, round in your back, roll yourself any amount forward that feels good just to ease yourself out and then come all the way back up. Okay, great. Let's step the feet slightly wider. Now we're going to sit back into a little bit of a squat. I'm going to turn sideways for a moment. So I want you to imagine you're sitting back into a chair, your abdominals engaged, your spine is nice and long, knees are pointing in line with your toes. We'll bring our fingertips together. From here, push the floor away, rise up, shift over your right leg, and just lifting your left heel right now so your toes are touching. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take the arms a little bit wider to the side to help us with our balance. Good. 2 more like this. Sit down right in the center, round, to then find your balance up. And sit down. And rise up. Good. That's our option 1. Option 2, you're going to push yourself up. See if you can bring your foot next towards your calf or just lightly next to your knee. And sit back into your squat. Push yourself up and finding that moment where you're balancing, you're pressing down and you're reaching up tall. 2 more times. Bending and rising up. And bend. And rising up. And bend. I'm going to add 1 more movement if you like to add it. Once you're balancing, can you turn your chest towards your bent leg? Bring yourself back forwards and sit yourself back down into your squat. Other side, rise up, find your balance. You might stay here and work on just standing tall here. Challenge to twist. Turn yourself forwards and sit back down. Let's do that 1 more time on each side. And up and twist. Return facing forwards and sit back down. Last one. and up and twist. Remember, these positions we'll do on the floor when we're lying on our back. We can transfer them to our standing work. And come back. Well done. Rise all the way up and give your legs a nice little shake. Good. For the next exercise, I'm going to turn on a slight diagonal so you can see better. So we're bending the knees again. We're in a similar squat with a slight tilted pelvis forwards. The spine is nice and long. Now lift up your right heel, and so you're lightly tapping with your toes. Now take really great care of your left knee. The left knee might want to wobble here. Try and keep it nice and straight. We're going to either hands to the hips, hands holding on to something, or we could add the following arm movement, taking your arms in front of you. We're going to step the toes back, press the arms out wide, and then step your foot in and close. And step it back, touch, and bring it in. You'll feel your standing leg is working. So you might feel a little burn in that thigh eventually. Open and close. We're just going to do one more for now. Take it back. Pause it here. Can you lengthen your standing leg and have a little go of lifting your toes? As your leg lifts, your body starts to lean forward. So it's like a scale that's tipping. Find a moment to balance here. And then step your foot in again, bend your standing leg. Good. From here, we're going to bring our knee up and hug it in tight towards you. Hold it here. Again, you might use one hand to hold on to something. Now from here, keep your hips facing exactly where they are. Open your knee. Extra challenge, open your arm out to the side. Maybe even turning your eyes to look over that hand. Bring yourself forwards. Hold onto your knee in front of you again. And release your leg down. Shake out those legs. You probably feel your feet are working, which is a good thing. Let's do the other side. I'm turning around. Bend your knees. So make sure you're on the other side. I'm tapping my left toes down, lifting the elbows or hands resting against a support. From here, tap your toes back, open your arms into a W shape, close your arms, tap your toes in, and go back and in. I'm trying really hard to control my bent knee, the standing leg. It likes to wobble around and close. You have two more. Keep breathing. And back. Good. Pause with your leg behind you. Extend your standing leg. Now you can always stay here with your back toes touching. Or you might start to lift your leg and your body is leaning gently forwards like a scale. Can you feel the muscles in your back working now? Good. Slowly bring yourself back in, bending your standing leg, tap your toes in. From here, we're still on that same standing leg. Pick up the leg that was just tapping in and out and hug it in tight towards you. Good. Try and lengthen out of your standing leg. Be careful not to lean too far back. Use your center, your abdominals. Opening your knee out to the side, maybe reaching the free arm out to the side, maybe even looking over that hand. Closing, bringing everything back facing in your frontal direction and relax it down. Shake out those legs. Again, we'll take a little mini rest by rolling forwards. Relax. Inhale and exhale, roll yourself back up to standing. Stepping your feet out nice and wide now. Toes slightly pointing out. So from here we're going to sit down. Again, this is a really nice grounding position. I want you to really enjoy that here. Feel the floor under your feet. Keep your shoulders over your hips, so try not to lean forwards in this version. Stay nice and upright. Bring your hands behind the head, and we'll just take a couple of side bends. And just for a moment to help us ground. Side bend. Come back. And then rise up. Now you can place your arms in any position that's helping you. If you are using a chair, the best position is probably right in front of you, okay? I'm going to take my hands back up here again. So we're going to bend again. Inhale. And now we're going to be brave. We're going to push off and see if we can balance. Now try not to lean too much as I just did over. But think about going up, 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 up. And then drop yourself back down. And push. Reach up, reach up, reach up. And come down. Now try this. When you push, I want you to really think about your foot as if you're brushing the floor and as if you're cleaning it and picking something up. This really may help your balance. So think about picking up something like a tissue from the floor with your toes and coming down. Twice more. Good. This is not easy. Last one. Up. And sit down. Well done. Release it here and bring yourself back. Well done. Bring your legs in. Excellent. I've got one last one for you. So, our last one. Standing on your right leg. Pick up your left knee, reach your arms forwards. Any height of your leg, right? Your leg might be down here. You might lift it right up. It's up to you. Good. I want you to imagine you're lying on your back and you had the floor underneath you or behind you, in this case standing. We're going to open the knee, open the arms. The floor is still there, so you haven't twisted your whole body. You're still lying on your back. And come back. So we can think about all of our mat work, our floor work, and transfer it into our standing work. Let's do one more opening. And closing it. You may rest, or if it's available to you, catch your foot behind you and give yourself a nice quad stretch. Lengthen your tail down, reach up tall, maybe stretching your arm up even. Good. There you have your balance and a stretch at the same time. And then relax it. Great. Again, shake it out. Notice these feet, they are working. Good. Second side, standing on your other leg now. Nice and tall. Remember, you're pushing down to grow up tall. Pick up your knee, lift it up. Opening your knee without changing your body. And closing your arms. Good. It's highly likely that maybe on one side you can balance quite well. Ooh, the other side is more wobbly. Quite normal, so just pay attention. Last one. And come back. Brilliant. You can take a rest or bringing your foot back, catch it. Please take care of your knee. Lengthen your thigh down, tailbone down. Stand up tall, no sinking into your standing hip. Maybe reaching your arm up. Wonderful. Relax. Shake out your legs. Let's just pick up one foot, circle your foot, move those toes, releasing tension, and release. Second side, circle, really nice. Bring your feet down. Let's take one more roll down. Should feel really nice now to feel both feet back on the mat, on the ground. Should feel nice and stable now. Inhale. Exhale, roll yourself up. Inhale, we close how we started, big stretch up. Exhale, swing those arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swing. Inhale, stretch up. Slowly open your arms. Finding balance. in your body. Balance between body and mind. Relax the shoulders. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you find this useful and helpful in practicing your balance. And I look forward to seeing you soon on the mat again. Bye for now.